everyone. Today I am starting a series that I'm calling the Two-Way Sketchbook, one photo painted two ways, as a means to hone my skills in media I am comfortable with while improving my skills with newer to me media. I will be working in this Etude Butterfly sketchbook, which has 30 180-pound cold press pages for 60 total sheets, which includes pages on the front and back covers of the sketchbook. My plan is to work with the same reference photo in different media on both sides of the facing pages. On one side, I will be working with a media I feel comfortable with, such as colored pencil or pastel pencils, and on the other side, I will be working in a media I am learning, such as watercolor or alcohol markers. It's been a very long time since I worked with acrylics or pan pastels, so I may decide to work with them, or maybe even oil pastels, which would be a totally new experience for me. Colored pencil is a slow medium, and this drawing took a little over 5 hours to complete from this point. I have time-lapsed the project, but I'll be adding some commentary along the way. If you'd be interested in a full tutorial for this project, including information on which colors I used and why, please let me know in the comments. I used a Prismacolor ebony graphite pencil applied to the back of my reference photo to transfer the image. This erases easily and fades into the applied pencil seamlessly, although you must be careful not to transfer graphite onto your paper due to the pressure of your hand while tracing. When I first started learning to paint, I felt like I was cheating by tracing my subject onto my paper or canvas, but I realized that it saves so much time and it reduces the fear of the blank page when you know there's an efficient way to get started. Anything that increases the enjoyment you can get from creating your artwork is worthwhile. I begin my drawing by completing the seagull's eye. I always feel like getting the eye completed gives life to the painting. It's like the subject is watching me bring the rest of its body into being. The seagull's eye is very unique in the colors of the feathers around it, so it was fun to create. feathers need a series of layers to build depth and to convey shape and movement along the curve of the seagull's body. Mostly it's a process of building color gradually, then detail is added at the end to show the pattern of the individual feathers. It's important to reserve the light values found in the tips of the wing feathers. I also alternate between building values on the head, neck, and main body while OMS layers are drying on the wings, and vice versa. this point, I realized that the Pablo set doesn't have some of the lightest values in the right hues that I need for the breaking wave. So I poll my color charts and choose to add some colors from my Lyra Rembrandt Polycolor set. Right about here, I began to commit one of the cardinal sins of working from a reference photo. Instead of painting what I see, I began to paint what I think I see. I started putting green into the seafoam when there isn't any green in this part because of the breaking wave. I do realize what I had begun to do, so I began the process of fixing it. But I created work for myself needlessly and could have ruined the drawing. So, learn from my mistake and always paint what you see, not what you think you should be seeing. Colors I've blended with OMS are drying. I move on to begin to layer the deeper blue colors of the ocean in the background. I find it helpful to periodically take a snapshot of a work in progress with my phone, then use the edit feature to convert the image into black and white for a quick value check to make sure that I am matching my reference and to correct errors. I find I am prone to having too little light values as I naturally prefer bright and deep colors, so I really have to pay attention to this. Here, I begin to build the breaking wave by starting to layer the underlying shadows within the wave. Color is built up gradually to reach the values to match the reference photo. now I am trying to increase the value on the right side of the breaking wave. The seam from the binding on the cover underneath this page is giving me fits, and I have a hard time working with the hard line it creates about a 1/2 inch from the right edge, but at least I won't have this issue going forward on the inner pages. That's the completed color pencil drawing. Please join me again for part 2, the watercolor painting, in my next video. Thank you for joining me today. See you soon.